Hey everyone, today we're back at the triangular Great Culvert. We haven't been here since the middle of winter. Mud season in Massachusetts has just ended, so these roads are not gated anymore. We're back. Got quite the blockage here too to remove from the beavers. See a lot of fresh stuff too. Beavers are definitely active again. You can see their big old lodge way over there. Yep. Alright, I'm going to put my big tall boots on and we'll get to work. Alrighty everybody, I'm all geared up. We're going to be placing camera 2 down here. Hopefully it works out what I want to do. I think it will. Uh-oh. Ah, no, I was gonna put this with a magnet. I guess we're not gonna use camera 2 today, that doesn't really matter. I'll show you guys at the end. It's a big old aluminum culvert. Thought it was a steel culvert, it's not. Knew that as soon as I saw it, didn't remember. I visit a lot of these culverts. This location is aluminum. Kind of a stupid choice. It's not very deep in the ground. If they ever have to send a big old logging truck, it might damage it. All right, here I go. The beavers had a dam kind of inside here. Somebody messed with this grate and it's kind of moved so they can get in here now easily. I just broke it. The pressure I created just made it slip like nothing. All right, we got that one good. That was one of the worst blockages I've seen. Guy with an excavator must have done this since I was last here. This whole thing is shifted. And now there's like a foot gap here where beavers can get right in and build. You saw when I first started dismantling it, the water started rising inside the structure because there was a dam right here in the entrance of the culvert along with that. So as soon as I started releasing some of this water, it built pressure. Just took apart the edge, whole thing slipped through. And this will cause the beaver pond to drop back about 1 foot. Not affecting the beavers much. Their pond will still remain. Now this is what we call a good beaver-proof structure. Whoever designed this thing here, whatever Massachusetts engineer or state worker made that. It's an awesome design. Whoever cleans it next with a heavy machinery needs to put it back up snug so the beavers can't get in there. Never seen a blockage inside like that. But it's gone. This slows the beavers down. They take weeks to dam this thing up when they could dam this thing in probably a couple days. And once this is dammed, if there's a giant flood, it can pour over the top instead of washing out the road. Now, for everyone who likes to complain, why are you sending it downstream? It's just going to get plugged in the next culvert. No, I researched those kinds of things. The majority of the culverts I unclog are in very rural settings. Look at this giant beaver pond. There's another gigantic dam down there with a lodge. This stuff's not going to get out of this pond. And even if it does, there's another and another and another beaver pond. Then it hits a river. No more culverts. It's not going to get that far. But look at the current now. Here's what it looked like before. And here we are after. I'm not sure if you could see me swatting at my face a whole bunch. I'm probably covered in a couple dozen black flies. They're very annoying and they like to go and possibly get in your eyes. They like literally try to land in your ears and eyes. It's horrible. Because if you blink, you squish them. Now they're stuck in your eye. They're annoying to get out. And all that stuff we just sent through the culvert now. You can see up there, that's it, this line of stuff. That's a lot of the stuff we just sent through. It kind of clogged against a few plants right there. And yeah. Culvert's all clear, we're blasting a ton. Now if you look on this other side right here, this may not look like a big beaver pond, but it sure is. What you can't see is it goes all the way around the corner. It's like a giant C shape. Right here, there's probably between 500,000 and 1 million gallons of water in this pond. Probably more than 1 million gallons of water. 1 million gallons of water is approximately the size of a football field, 10 feet deep. Today we're going to be dropping this thing back approximately 1 foot or so. So that will mean today, whoop, fell into a hole. I'm trying to climb up on this ball of roots. That will mean today we're going to probably release between 1 and 200,000 gallons of water. See those nice geese out there? The Canadian geese hanging out next to the big beaver lodge. Nice. Standing up on this big ball of roots. Oh, still got the zoom out. Yep, I'm on a big ball of roots. Let's give you a shot of the beaver structure from over here. Here we are. Look at those 2 really tall white pine trees stuck in this massive white pine tree. Eventually, when those rot enough and break loose, beavers are going to have a lot more building material. And that amount of branches on its own, just the tree falling down here, smashing branches off, could float over here and clog it itself. If you notice that gigantic piece of bark I pulled out of there and let go through, it probably fell off of one of the dead trees like you see right here. All right, now that I'm back in the car, probably a dozen of those annoying flies have joined me for the ride. They're all clustering against the windshield trying to get out now that I started moving. I'm gonna pull over here again because I actually want to show you something. It looks really cool from this angle. All right, stepping back out of the vehicle. About 50 feet up from the culvert. Thought this looked really cool. A lot of the debris that we released got stuck right here, which I think looks pretty awesome. Look at that, it created kind of its own little dam. That'd be kind of cool if the beavers go and reinforce that. They'll be protected if they want to do that, unless they get the water up high enough where it starts interfering with the culvert. Because the beavers around here are protected. You're not allowed to take out a beaver dam in this kind of area, unless it threatens a roadway. All right, everybody, we're going to be heading out. I hope today's video was interesting. Thanks for watching, everybody. And have a great day. Grass is starting to green up. We do not yet have leaves here in Massachusetts. Lots of buds. Today is May 8th, 2022. That beam of light actually looks totally awesome. Let's look at them snowflakes going through that beam of light. Pull back a little bit. This bridge would have to be beefed up for them to get vehicles in here, because this used to be an access road. You could actually drive things down here to get to the dam, but I can tell it hasn't been maintained in a while. Wouldn't be easy for a truck to get down here unless they do a lot of trimming. There isn't any ice remaining, so there's a chance the beavers might be active. Pond is still pretty low. That thing says trail closed. But this thing has been crumbling like this as long as I can remember. The sign just went up recently. Yup. You see that down there? Beavers are already sticking a few things in. We'll be back when this thing gets really bad and unclog it. So far, it's not holding up anything. They're just preparing to start damming it up. Beautiful scenery. So this place may look like just a pond, but technically on Google, it's labeled as a lake. I can't really see why, because technically a lake means sunlight can't get to the bottom. I'd be very surprised if it's that deep.